Sorry about the year 5. The doorbell went. That was the post. Anyway, I'll carry on. I'll start from the sentence. For that meant if I got 3, I'd definitely won. But I would still win even if I only got 2, as long as the other 2 votes didn't go to Eddie. When Dr. Drax came back with the results, my heart was popping with excitement. The children have decided, she said, who is the best daddy in the world and who is going to be the best daddy in space. He got 4 votes today. 4 votes? It had to be me. I was going to space. He is Mr. Eddie Xanadu. Eddie got 10 points altogether. I came second with 6. I did ask the children about it. I just like having my photo taken, shrugged Florida. But I can work the machine. Yes, said Samson too. You are the best at handling the rocket, but that means you're also the best at PlayStation. We didn't want a grown-up who was good at PlayStation. When people are good at PlayStation, they don't get killed for hours and hours, and you have to sit and watch them, waiting for your go. We don't want some console hog. We want someone with no PlayStation skills. That's the scary thing about children. They will vote to go into space with someone who is dangerously useless if it means they get a longer go on the PlayStation. Next chapter. I am half a world away. Dr. Drax wanted all the children to move into a special crew house now, opposite the Possibility building, so that they could get used to living together and to Mr. Xanadu being their responsible adult. Florida got a blue crew member suitcase. I watched her running about the bungalow, getting her clothes and toothbrush and stuff together, and I had a really strange feeling in my throat. At first I thought maybe it was some sort of gravity-related problem, but that was daft. We don't have gravity problems on Earth. Then it hit me. Worry. I was worried about Florida Kirby. After all, she was going into space without me. Who's going to look after her? I just got used to being her dad, and now she was going away. I said, "Are you sure you're going to be all right, Florida?" She said, "All right, I'm going to be famous like Buzz Lightyear." Or Laker the dog. She was just some mongrel, but after she became the first animal in orbit, she was the most famous dog ever. They made Laker chocolate bars, Laker soft toys. She was on postage stamps, they wrote songs about her, and she was just a stray. They don't even know what breed she was, really. There she was, wandering the streets of Moscow with 2 other dogs. The next thing, Laker was really famous, and she was only a dog, she said. Imagine what it's going to be like for us, the first kids in space. What's up with you? She must have seen me flinch. I was thinking, Laker died in space. What if... Oh, I know, said Florida. You're jealous because you're not going. Who says so? I say so. Me jealous of you? As if you're not. As if I am. I was acting like a kid. I know that. It seemed easier than doing the dadly thing and telling her I was worried about her. I kept thinking of her sitting on top of a 200-foot firework blasting into orbit. What kind of dad lets his child do that? Then I had to take her to the crew quarters. That was the worst bit, watching her walk away. She didn't even look back and wave. She was chatting happily to Samson too. They looked so tiny as they passed the Possibility building. I thought of all the times in my life that I had wanted Florida Digby to go away, and here I was wishing she'd turn around and come running back. It was a strange, unhappy thing, being on my own in the bungalow that night. I sat up on the couch watching telly all night. Sometimes I'd nod off in the middle of celebrity seance and wake up in the middle of celebrity dental check, then nod off again and wake up in a different episode of celebrity seance. When the first bit of daylight crept into the room, I thought, right, Now I'm allowed to have a bacon butty. I couldn't find actual bacon, but I did find some thin pink meat stuff with explodes the tongue written on the packet. The explodes thing must have been some kind of warning though, because the minute I put it on the grill, it burst into flames and all the smoke alarms went off. Standing there in the kitchen with greasy smoke billowing round me and sirens wailing in my ears reminded me of home, which is probably when I rang Mum. The phone rang for a surprisingly long time before she answered. Hello? She sounded like she'd never heard a phone ring before. Mum, it's me, Liam. Liam, are you okay? Yeah, I'm great. What are you doing? I looked at the timetable for day 6 at the Lakeland Activity Centre and said, pond dipping. We went pond dipping and I lost my place, a water boatman. That's a big beetle which has seen a steep decline in its population recently. What else? Climbed on the new 50-foot climbing wall and came down on the ever popular but very safe aerial runway. That's great, Liam. And you weren't frightened? Hasn't given you nightmares? No. And you're eating okay? Yeah. Food is plain but wholesome. Cooked here on the premises. We're expected to help clean up afterwards. It's a team building activity, supposedly. And you're sure you're okay? Yeah, great. Really, really sure? Why do you keep asking if I'm okay? Because you've just rung me? I can ring you up, can't I? Liam, it's the middle of the night. Oh, was the best I could come up with. I put the phone down. I'd completely forgotten about the time difference. I think that was when it hit me that I was half a world away. Compared to where Florida was going, I was just around the corner. I felt really lonely that night. I think it must be the only time I've been in a house on my own at night. And now look, I felt bad on my own in a house. Now I'm on my own in the universe. Okay, we'll stop there, year 5. Hope you're enjoying it. You stay safe, and I'll catch up with you next week. Don't forget, keep lots of posts coming up onto Purple Mash. I really enjoy looking at them. If you want me to mark any of your Word documents that you put up really specifically, then I can put them into your Word, what am I trying to say? Into your Purple Mash work folder, and then only you can see what I've marked, okay? Some of you still need to remember your capital letters, even for I, and I haven't really seen any of you doing your purple pen at the moment either. Paragraphs are a real biggie for you, year 5, so we do need to concentrate on that one. Just because you're learning from home, you still need to keep your grammar right. Okay, but well done. Keep all those lovely activities coming in, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, take care.